Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? KingRichez back again. You know what it is. Yeah, and you know exactly what it is. Yeah, you can see from the title what I'm talking about. Yeah, because I'm currently multi-streaming on YouTube and Kick right now. Yeah, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I feel personally that my channel on YouTube has been treated very unfairly by the algorithm and by YouTube in general, and it's been like this for a long time, for many years. And so now I'm going to be on Kick as well, and I really encourage you guys, if you do use the platform Kick, to follow me on Kick. My username over there is KingRichez, all one word. Over there is KingRichez, all one word. Yeah. So I'm over there, I'm on Kick at the same time, innit, yeah? So you lot, make sure you go subscribe to my Kick, KingRichez, KingRichez, right? In my opinion, YouTube has done me quite dirty. I've been doing YouTube since 2016, 2017. It's been a long road, lots of ups and downs, a lot of hard work, a lot of time and money spent, and I've got to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is not an easy thing to do. But for some reason, they decided that they are not sending me a plaque. They are not sending me a plaque. And they haven't given me any good reason why not. Yeah. And it is just absolutely horrendous. Big up Daniel for the super chat. Big up to you, Daniel. Yeah. Big up to you. So it's absolutely unfair. It's horrendous that they're doing me like that. And so, like, yeah, man has to go and use another platform. I'm going to still obviously upload to YouTube, but I'm going to be multi-streaming to Kick at the same time. That's just the way it's got to be now. Like, do you get what I'm saying? I see a lot of people use Kick. And, you know, that's just it. Like, I'm going to use Kick as well, because I just don't understand how they can not give me a plaque and not give me no good reason. And YouTube's always done me like that. Right before lockdown, when everybody was locked in, my channel was on the way up. I was making a lot of money. I was getting a lot of views. I would post a video. I'd get 10 to 20,000 views each video, etc. Big up to 289 Super Neat for following me on Kick. Big up to you, my brother. Thank you so much. Yeah. See, this is how it has to move now. This is how we're moving. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is how we're moving now. So, yeah, I've put in so much hard work into this channel over the years, and YouTube has just treated me really poorly. I believe that the algorithm is against me. I think that I've been shadow banned. There's a lot of things that have happened. A lot of weird things happened. Right, there was a time I was getting like 300 subscribers a day, 500 subscribers a day, and then, like, boom, all of a sudden my channel got demonetized for no reason. They didn't give no reason why. They just demonetized it. This is right before lockdown, right? And then ever since then, my channel was never the same. I never got any kind of push. None of my videos did well anymore. Like, it was just like YouTube just literally put a blanket over my channel, and it was hard to find, even though my content is better, just as good, or if not better, than most of these people that are big YouTubers now. Yeah, because most of these guys that talk the same kind of subjects and topics that I do, they were, if not on the same level as me or beneath me. Then during lockdown, obviously, everybody was stuck inside. Everybody was watching YouTube consistently. Those channels blew up. But conveniently, my channel didn't blow up, man. My channel was held down, restricted, limited, and held back. Right? And it's very clear from the fact that they're not giving me a plaque. For the fact that they're not giving me a plaque for getting to 100K subscribers, I mean, that says it all. That literally says it all, bruh. Do you get what I'm saying? That literally says it all. And you know what? I don't want to call out other channels, but there's channels that are way more controversial, way more rude, way more out of line, crazy, doing and showing lots of crazy content on out there, and those channels got plaques. Them channels are good in the algorithm. They always get lots of push impressions from the algorithm. Loves those channels, bro. There's literally channels that they can literally post any kind of video and they will always do well, regardless, no matter what. But my channel now, nah, my channel is always gonna be always just lukewarm, no matter what I do, no matter what content I post. The amount of comments I get from some subscribers and viewers saying, oh yeah, bro, like you should be on a million subscribers. Your content's sick. You know what you're talking about. I can relate to you. You talk about your ups and downs. You keep it real, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all that good stuff, keeping it real, showing all different aspects of life and myself and my personality, etc. It doesn't help. The algorithm does not work with me, bro. It just doesn't. It's like as soon as it sees the name KingRichez, then it just does some weird suppression. Yeah. And you guys in the chat, you lot are saying it. They're not giving me a plaque. That's wild, bro. Like, that's crazy. Why on earth would they not? And the fact about it is they don't give any clear reason why. Big up Daniel for following me on Kick. Appreciate you, bro. So you lot follow me on Kick. My Kick name is KingRichez. All one word. Yeah. In fact, I need to put a logo on here that says Kick. I need to put a logo on here that says Kick. Well, I got to do it another time. I got to do it another. Or maybe can I do it now, bruv? Hold on. Hold on. How do I do this again? How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? Okay, image. Hold on. I'm literally gonna do this right now, bro. I'm gonna put Kick on my thing right now, bro. Oh, I can't do it because it's not the right format. Damn it. Damn it. Well, anyway, it's Kick, all one word, bro. Maybe I'm just gonna do it in text. I'm just gonna do it in text, bro. Cause YouTube, bro, like I woke up, like, bro, do you know what? I went boxing. I had boxing training today, yeah. And like, I was sitting in the car and I was thinking, like, raw, like YouTube is actually doing me dirty, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I was just thinking about it. Like, YouTube is actually doing me so dirty, bro. How can they not give me a plaque after all these years? I've done so much content on this channel, on this platform, and they don't want to give me a plaque. Like, that is such an insult, bro. That's such a kick in the teeth. It's unbelievable. It's an unbelievable kick in the teeth, bro. Like, we're not going to give you a plaque. Nah, you don't deserve it. We're not giving you a plaque. Who do you think you are? Like, what? Bruh. It's just actually a joke. Like, so obviously that just goes to show that things are not even in this world. Like, just understand, this world is not even, bruh. Like, you know, a lot of people, they come out and say, oh, yeah, you know, just work hard and everything will work out and you'll win the game and you'll be successful. It's not necessarily like that, bro. I'm just being real. It's not. I've been having a lot of real conversations with people, like people older than me, people that are more successful than me, people that are in these high value circles, bro. Yeah. And to be honest with you, the truth of the matter is that, like, you just being a good person and working hard, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be wealthy, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be successful. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, listen, I'm one of the realest people, bro. Like, I'll just tell it how it is. Some people, they just have an advantage, bro. Some people, they were born in the right family. Some people, they just happen to grow up with the right friends. Yeah. And some people are just in the right place at the right time. And that's just how it goes. Some people, you're gonna work hard, and not get much recognition for what you do, bro. And that's just an unfortunate fact of life. Like, now, I'm not saying that so, you should be lazy or just think, oh, well, I'm not gonna try hard. Like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not saying that, but the unfortunate reality is that, like, bruh, sometimes you're gonna have to bend the rules, bro. Like, I'm just being honest with you. Sometimes you're gonna have to bend the rules. Someone said, what happened to his face? Bro, I'm a boxer, bro. I'm a boxer. That's what happened to my face, cuz. Yeah? Hard sparring. If you don't know about me, KingRichez, this is my Instagram right here. Yeah, you'll see the kind of people that I spar. I spar big heavyweights, bruv. Guys that punch very hard. Yeah, so I'm a heavyweight too, but like, bruh, like, when you're in a fight, you're gonna get hit in the face. If you can't take getting hit in the face, don't step in the ring. You're not built for this. Yeah, you're not you're not meant for this life. You get me? I punch guys punch me, and that's how it goes, bruv. Like, if you get into a fight, you're going to get hit. Yeah. And if you're getting into a fight with somebody who you can easily beat up, then that's not a fight. That's bullying. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's that. Someone said this is the first time I'm hearing YouTube not give a plaque out to a channel. This is what I'm saying, cuz. How could I be doing YouTube for the best part of 10 years, cuz? Yeah. Like, do all kinds of content. Interviews, street interviews, podcasts, me approaching women, like live streams, normal videos, YouTube shorts, gym videos, all kinds of videos, bro. For the best part of 10 years and not get a plaque. And they don't give no real reason, bro, like. And like, when I look at the growth of my channel, like the views and the numbers, and you look at the analytics, it doesn't make sense. There's channels smaller than mine that get more views. Like, how does that make sense? If that's not shadow banning, if that's not sabotaged, I don't know what else is, cuz. And I've been thinking about this for so long, and I've just been like, I just try to, stay positive, just stay stuck to the grind, just keep going. But, bro, it gets to a point where it's just like, bro, like, what is this now? Like, this is so unfair. I've put in so much work. Like, this is so unfair, cuz. Like, so now we have to start broadcasting on another platform, bro. Like, you have to, cuz, do you know why? Cuz I was talking to my girl about this today, yeah, and I was thinking, like, rah, like, it's just like how I talk about these rappers, yeah. How is it? Because YouTube will probably say something along the lines of, some of your content, it doesn't go along with our guidelines, and we'll review again in 3 months to see if we'll send you a plaque. Bruh, that's absolute cap and crap, bruv. Because guess what? Every successful popular rapper, yeah, talks about selling poison in the community and deleting guys. They talk about murder and they talk about drugs. Yeah? And they talk about it openly. And they say lots of misogynistic things as well, bro. But guess what? Their videos are always advertiser friendly, cuz. Their videos are always advertiser friendly. There's no problem, bro. They will always get their plaque. The algorithm will always push their videos everywhere, bro. But me now, nah, I don't get my plaque. I don't get the KingRichez don't get his plaque. Nah, he don't get his plaque. Like, the algorithm doesn't want to even push my content. Do you know YouTube demonetized a video I put out, yeah? What was the video called? Hold on. This is when I knew it was some sabotage, cuz. This is when I knew it was absolute sabotage on this channel, bruh. Hold on. Hold on. And again, you lot, make sure you follow me on Kick. Yeah? Help me get my followers up on Kick. Because I know once my content starts moving, my content will fly, bro. I know it will, bro. Like, I know. So that's why I'm about pushing Kick, bro. Like, because Kick seems to be a place where people can really say what they want to say. People can say what they want to say. People are more outrageous. You got people like Clavicular, HS Tiki Toki, Neon, you know, Aiden Ross, you know, Dean the Great. You got all these people and they say wild things on Kick, bro. Like, now, I can be very wild in my personal life. On YouTube, I'm very tame because I know how YouTube is with its guidelines. But in my personal life, I could be very wild, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, within reason, anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? So, now it's a Kick thing, bro. So, anyway, I did this video, right? And it was talking about how there was a black woman, and press one in the chat if you remember. I did a video where this black woman called me a racial slur. Right? She called me a racial slur. Remember, she called me the racial slur. Do you know they demonetized that video and said for the racial slur, even though she called me that insult? They demonetized my video. I'm the one that was the victim. They demonetized the video. I was the victim and they demonetized it, bro. Like, how does that even make sense? But guess what? Every rapper can talk about how they sell class A substances to their cats and they make money off of it and they're living great and they got all these 304s, they got all these women that they're just sleeping with and pumping and dumping, and there's no problem with that. And then they talk about how that they can just go and delete as many guys as they want and they could use knives and they could use firearms and that ain't nothing, and there's nothing wrong with that, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. No problem. That's all advertiser friendly. They'll have all the adverts all over. Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Snickers bars, McDonald's, Burger King. They'll have all the adverts. Mercedes, Rolex, HSBC Bank. They'll have all the adverts all over their videos. But me now, I'm not allowed to get my plaque, even though I've put in the best part of 10 years work into my YouTube channel. I don't deserve my plaque, just like anybody else. And you think I'm going to be okay with that, bro? It's absolute rub. It's, bro, like, it's mad. It's mad, bro. Like, so... That's why I am attacking it the way I am, because, bro, like, in this world, as I said, like, you can be nice and do all of this and try to be a nice person, bro. It doesn't work, fam. Sorry, it just doesn't work, fam. Like, and then you'll see people that don't work as hard as you or try as hard as you, and they'll just blow past you, bro. I've seen it happen time and time again. Time and time again, bro. Big up Chicken Connoisseur. He says, isn't it just a link or something to click on to get your plaque? Bro, that's the thing. Bro, like, as soon as I went over 100,000 subscribers, yeah, I clicked the link to get my plaque. Didn't hear nothing back from YouTube for about 3 weeks, bro. Didn't hear nothing, nada. Bro, like, so obviously, you know, in the back end, you can, like, get involved. You can contact the help. So I got in contact and I was like, boom, like, where's my plaque? I've gone over 100,000 subscribers. It's been like 3 weeks. Haven't heard nothing. Why am I getting my plaque? What's going on? Bro, the woman went, she said, oh, bear with me. I'll wait there for 5 minutes. 5 minutes turned into 10 minutes, turned into 15 minutes. Then she come back and said, unfortunately, we decided that we're not going to send you your plaque because some of your content, you know, it doesn't go with the guidelines for the plaque. But you'll be able to reapply in a few months, in like 90 days or something like that. I was like, what are you talking about? Why do I have to reapply in 90 days to get my plaque? I've got 100,000 subscribers. That's it. What are you talking about? Like, why is it that I have to wait? And you're not telling me specifically what the problem is. See, this is what they did to me before when they demonetized my channel before. They just said that, there's some stuff that is not advertiser friendly, so we demonetize you. They literally just did it out of nowhere. There was no explanation for anything, bro. Like, they just did it. And then I had to wait another 3 months. They remonetized my channel because there was nothing wrong. And again, as I keep saying, there's channels that are way worse than mine, like 10 times, 10x worse than my channel, where the people are just saying outrageous things, men and women, where they're saying outrageous, out of line things. They got plaques. They're getting plaques. The algorithm loves their videos, pushes their videos everywhere. No problems at all. YouTube is paying them handsomely. Me now, nah, I need to be shadow banned or, bruh, like... Bro, everyone follow me on Kick, bro. Everyone just follow me on Kick, bro. Everyone follow me on Kick. So I'll be multi-streaming here and on Kick as well. That's it. That's literally it, bro. Like, cause this is just a joke. This is a joke. It's just unfair. Like, this is unfair treatment, bro. And the thing is YouTube is so ambiguous. It just doesn't tell you, it doesn't give you clear reasons why. It just leaves you up in the air so that they could just basically say or do anything to you. Crazy. So let me just hold on. Let me put my Kick logo up there. Put my Kick logo up there, bro. Hold on. I didn't really want it to look like that, but I didn't really want it to look like that, to be honest. Let me hold on. Well, big up to anyone or everyone that's already following me on Kick. My Kick is KingRichez, all one word, no space. KingRichez, KingRichez. Yeah. I see some of you lot have already followed me on Kick, so I really appreciate that. We're gonna, anyway, regardless of all of this like crying that I'm doing, yeah, we're going to do some reaction videos and all that good stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? We're gonna look at a few things that have been happening lately. Obviously, recent news, there was the 2 IG models that had beef in Mayfair, London, and one of them decided to run the other one over. And we are going to take a look at what's happened with that. I've heard mixed news. Either the girl has passed away or the girl's in critical condition. Either way, it's crazy. Someone said you need to collab with more people. No, I don't, bruv. No, I don't. Listen, let me tell you one thing, Calvin, yeah? Like, I've collabed with people. I've collabed with Fresh and Fit. I've collabed with Justin Waller. I've collabed with Destiny. I've collabed with Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. I've collabed with Melanie King. I've collabed with a lot of people, bruh. And to be honest with you, like, it hasn't really helped. It hasn't really, like, you got to understand, once the YouTube algorithm has set its eyes on you as it's like, oh, we're going to make sure you don't grow, there's not much you can do. It doesn't matter who you collab with, bro. Like, the only way that can really work is if these other people promote you. If these other people come out and really try their best to promote you to their audience, then boom, yeah, like that can work. But if they just collab with you and then they just forget about you, then it don't really do nothing. Bruv, at the end of the day, like, there's only been a few channels that have ever bothered to even speak my name, ever. And a lot of these really big YouTubers or YouTube channels, they know KingRichez. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they were on the same level as me before lockdown. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of these people, they took bits and pieces of inspiration from me. Yeah. And like, bro, at the end of the day, you know, once and this is the nature of the beast. Most people, once they start to become big, they forget about the other people that was around. They feel like, oh, you're not as successful as me, you're not as big as me, you're not as known as me, I don't give a crap about you, bro. And that's it. That's it, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know if a lot of the people that are viewers on my channel, they are just all haters or something. I have to always beg, oh, you lot like the videos, like the videos, like the videos. Bro, like, that's getting tiring, bro. I don't want to beg no one for nothing, bro. Like, 2,000 people watch the video and have 49 likes under the video is ridiculous, bro. Like, how does that even make sense? How does that make sense? 100,000 subscribers channel. How does it make sense? You lot follow me on Kick, cuz. That's all I can say. You lot follow me on Kick, cuz. That's all I can flipping say, bro. Cause all this is long, bro. This is all long. Yeah. It's all long. Hold on. I need to put the Kick logo on this live stream, bro, so you can see it, fam. And you lot on Kick, man. Just keep watching me on Kick, innit? You lot on Kick, keep watching me on Kick, innit? You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna grow that Kick channel because I'm gonna do lots of IRL streams in that channel. Like, even today when I was at boxing today, I could have done an IRL stream, but I wouldn't do it on YouTube. I'd only do it on Kick because that's how it has to be. That's literally how it has to be, cuz. Like, all these other guys, these weird old guys, these neons and these kind of weird people, bruh. I will jump on the Kick vibe, bro. And I think I can do it better than these guys. That's the thing. I actually think I can do it better than these guys, bro. For real. Hold on. Alright, cool. So I think I've got the Kick logo. Hold on. Alright, guys. I'm just putting the Kick logo on the screen, so bear with me, man. Alright, big up Omar now following me on Kick, man. Appreciate you, cuz. Appreciate that, cuz. Need that. Need that. Get me. Yep. Where did that go? Where did that go? Where did that go? Oh, cool. Hold on. One sec. Hold on one sec. I'm just writing my Kick handle. Very simple. It's KingRichez. Put it there. And then add image. Just using Streamlabs right now to add the sources. You don't like the video, but if you're on YouTube, like the video on YouTube, please. Don't be a weirdo. All right. Yes. Now we're here talking. Boom. So, you know what? I'm going to put it here. Well, you can't really see it that well. If I put that. Put that there. Kick. Not that. Is that easy to see? Is that easy to see? you know what? I don't even know why I was took so long to get on Kick, yeah, because like people have been telling me I need to jump on Kick for a while, but I was on a long thing, so now we're here, bro. But YouTube pushed me, innit? Well done, YouTube. You pushed me to go to Kick. You pushed me, bro. Well done, YouTube. Yeah, because you didn't want to give me my plaque after all the hard graft that I put in. So now I'm going to Kick. Thanks for the push, cuz. So there, follow me on Kick. That's my Kick name right there. All right. Cool. All right, then. Yeah. Follow me on Kick. KingRichez, what are your boxing sessions like? Drills, workout, sparring. How long have you been boxing? But I've been training and I've had a few fights. I've had a few England amateur boxing fights or matches rather. Yeah, and I'm doing really good. I've improved a lot. I've been doing it under 2 years now. And yeah, man, like I'm improving. Everybody's saying, wow, you've improved. Now I'm sparring with guys that they've been fighting since they were 11 years old and they're heavyweights. And, you know, I don't train with slouches. Like, do you get what I'm saying? I train with people that are athletic, that are strong, that have stamina, like that have experience. And bro, I am going to start doing vlogs. And this is what I'm saying. On Kick, I'm going to start doing IRL streams on Kick where you're going to see me in the gym training. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're going to see me, like, proper. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not posting them on YouTube, bro. They're only going to be on... Them IRL streams are only going to be on Kick, bro. Because YouTube is never going to give me my shine. It's never going to give me my just... Bro, it's just not going to work for me. It's just not working properly, bro. Like, it's just not working. And it's like, no matter what I post, it doesn't work, bro. It never does. Like, so I've got to a point where it's just like, bro, it's like, there's only so much or so long you can bang your head against the wall until you just stop banging your head against that wall, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying, I see small channels get more views than me. How does that make sense? Consistent as well. Not like they got one video that goes off and then boom, the rest are just crap. No, there's channels that are way smaller than mine that haven't been around as long as mine, but for some reason these channels will consistently get numbers, and it's just like, bro, they're not doing nothing special, bro. Some of these people are so boring, bruv, and it's just like, how? They ain't never had no guests on there. They not had no lively debates. These people don't come out their room. Like, they're just there. It's just jarring, bro. So now we're on Kick. KingRichez on Kick, bro. That's it. That's how it has to be, cuz. That's just how it has to be, bro. Yeah? And YouTube always try to go in, oh, there's no such thing as shadow ban. There is, bro. It is. It is. There is, bro. If you're not one of the people they like, one of the channels they like, if you're not one of them people, then yeah, they're not gonna, bruv. They give you all this generic bull crap advice that doesn't work. They just give you all these rubbish excuses. It's just like, it's garbage, bro. Like you have to be one of the picked ones, bro. Like, I'm telling you. But anyway, I want to get into a little reaction. Okay. Hold up. And I need my Kick logo on here as well, fam. For real. Serious. Hold on. Let me get here. Get here. Copy. Paste. Duplicate. Hold on. Big up everyone watching though. Real talk. Yeah. I need that right here. I'm putting it here furthermore. Nah, actually. Let me put this in the middle. And remove the logo. Leave my logo there. Bang. Alright, so cool. So obviously you can see KingRichez on Kick in the middle. But anyway, so basically this video comes from a YouTube channel called Remnant Princess, yeah? And this girl, she's from England. She's always arguing with a lot of these women. And basically in this video, she's talking about the incident that's happened between these IG models. This girl called Rel UK, who was arrested for the attempted deletion of another female influencer called Claudia Glam, right? So basically this girl in the green, she ran over the girl in the white, bro, right? In Mayfair in London, literally a day ago. So, and some people are reporting that the girl is passed away. Some people are saying that she's in critical condition. I actually saw the actual video when it happened. I saw the video like live, the raw footage of this girl getting run over, and it was, bruh, like the way it happened, yeah, like that's crazy. That's mad, bro. That's mad. Like if she survives that, she's a very strong woman if she survives that, because like I was talking about this today. Like if a car runs over your foot, bro, like you are effed, right? Your foot is really gonna be punished for that. Like this girl in the green ran over this girl in the white. She ran over Claudia and reversed back over her. I saw the video, bro. Like it was crazy, bro. Like, so yeah, so anyway, so this Remnant Princess and this other woman are gonna argue about it, debate about it, and bruh, the thoughts and views of these two do not represent me. I'm just reacting to it, okay? So no one can't try and use this against me. This is not me saying anything. I'm just reacting to it just like you lot watching. And you lot follow me on Kick, all right? Kick. Follow me on Kick. KingRichez on Kick, all one word. Yeah, YouTube is on sabotaging me, bro. Like, so it's time to use another platform as well, all right? Let's get into this.
My view is they both put themselves in this predicament. And everyone that esteems this whole baddie aesthetic, this whole baddie lifestyle, this whole look and ideology behind it, are all part of this as well. All of you females promote this behavior, and the attacker and victim put themselves in that predicament. How I see it is, these are the choices that you make in life.
And you feel like because of this specific aesthetic, that's why they ended up in that situation?
It's not just about the aesthetic, it's about the lifestyle and the mindset, and that's what put them in this predicament. So it's very hard for me to feel sorry for any of these females.
Love you, Issa. Well, I understand what you're saying, but I think from what I understand, the police report said that what's her name, Riel, she was under the influence of something, and she was behind the car. That's one of the main reasons that there's a lot of fatalities and a lot of accidents that happen in the UK. So I wouldn't say it's to do with the lifestyle. I would say it was just another drunk driving accident. Why
That's not true, because there's literally videos of them fighting before that. This is way before even a drunk driving. They were clearly fighting. They clearly were out doing what community boxes do best, being 304s. This is more than just jumping in a car and being influenced by by a drink. It's all over the internet. They're fighting. It's more than that.
Yeah, no, I saw, love you, Ita. I saw that there was like an altercation before, but like I don't see how it links to their lifestyle, because loads of people, when they come out of the club on a Friday or a Saturday or whatever day it is, end up in scraps. They end up fighting. I mean, it's more prominent, I would say, if anything, within the white society versus
YT.
the YT society than it is within our society. 100%. I don't see how now
we're not talking about. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with races. This is nothing to do with races. This is about two community boxers who clearly are degenerate.
How do you
That's
know
what
that
it's about.
boxers,
It's
though,
about degeneracy. Are you serious?
Hey,
yo, everybody, big up to all you guys on Kick. Big up to the guys on Kick that are talking. Big up to you guys, man. Appreciate all of you, man. Big up guys saying love, shout out from Toronto. Big up Super Neat from Toronto. Yeah, big up Omar, big up Daniel, big up OGCATW, big up Sam. Yeah, big up to you guys, man. I'm not really sure how Kick works. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how Kick works, bruv. But I'm going to work it out, trust me. So, big up to you lot. Anyway.
Have you been there when they lost their virginity? Like, how do you know?
One of them is literally an escort and sells her nyash. What are you talking about?
Yo.
Well, how do you know the other one's not a virgin?
What?
So someone that shows their butt all over the internet somehow is now a pure abstinent woman?
Looks can be deceiving.
It's not about looks. They both have BBLs. They both show their nyash all over the internet. You go on their Instagram, you can practically see them naked.
Well, I just feel like what a woman does in her private time and what she chooses to like have in between her legs is her business. I don't feel
it's her business, and guess what? It's going to leave a lot of you females unalived. It is what it is. You can do whatever you want with your box. Hey, no one's stopping you. I'm just sitting and watching and saying these are the consequences that you females are dealing with.
Yeah, but from what I understand, were they fighting over a man, or were they just fighting over girly issues? Like,
they were fighting over a man. All right? They were fighting over a guy. And I'm pretty sure the type of guy they were fighting over was probably some rapper, some money man rapper with bust down chains and bust down watches. I could pretty much confidently guess that, bro. These type of girls are not going to be fighting over an average guy. It's just, bro, let's keep it real. Yeah, these girls were in Mayfair. Anyone that knows London and knows Mayfair is a very expensive area to be in, especially if you're going out and going to a club. That club is not going to be cheap at all. It's not even going to be reasonable prices in there. Yeah, so the kind of guys that they're going to be in there potentially fighting over are going to be a certain type of guy.
You know, if they were
in the street it's over a man. And when you take a look at the video, you hear a very short sentence of "you effed my."
Oh, okay.
So how I see it is, they have this coming. This was always going to happen, and it's only going to get worse because this is what you females are talented at doing.
You say females as if you're not one. Do you class yourself as something different?
I don't care what you can classify me as whatever you want. I don't talk about me. I talk about the topic at hand.
Well, no, I feel like it's a tragic thing that's happened, and I don't like the narrative that you're going with, trying to blame these two. You know, I mean, yeah, they probably had their ways, but like, damn, you've got someone facing a case and someone who's fighting for her life. How are you going to turn that into a bashing session against them?
Because all of this is degeneracy. That's why. See, they chose to live a certain type.
Big up to Ministet for following me on Kick. Big up to you, man. KingRichez on Kick.
A lifestyle. They chose to have a certain type of mentality, and this is what comes with it. Not every single woman is fighting another woman and getting ran over by a car. Now, I understand violence happens, but it happens for a reason. Now, this wasn't random.
You can't be justifying violence. Like that doesn't make any sense. Violence.
I'm not justifying it. I'm saying choices. This is what choices leads to. Things
Yeah, but
don't
then you
see.
can say that
Things
about
don't
someone getting
happen.
into a car not wearing a seatbelt, then they deserve to be like, you know, like.
Well, she
that's
chose.
fine.
Okay, the reality is, right? The victim chose to put herself in that environment. Okay, she chose to be degenerate and put herself in a degenerate environment. And the attacker clearly is part of that world as well. If you choose to be in the underbelly of society, then guess what? You are going to get closer and closer to the worst predicaments that are going to happen.
I will say this, yeah, as a guy, like, I've chosen not to put myself in certain environments around certain types of people because I know that if I put myself in those situations, there's a higher probability that something can go wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? It's very important that you understand the environment you're in and the people you're around. Yeah, it's very important because you can't be like, I can't believe this happened or I can't believe that if you put yourself around like crazy people. Do you get what I'm saying? It's very like, bro, you have to really be smart and carry yourself smart. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, obviously this girl who's a victim, she didn't go there thinking that something like this would happen. But like, for the point that this woman in the video is trying to make, that, you know, if you put yourself in a certain kind of environment, you got to understand the possibilities that are around you in that environment. And a lot of these possibilities might be negative.
I don't fully agree with that statement because I feel like
And I
there could be
wouldn't-
people walking, minding their business, coming home from work, gym, picking up their kids, and end up in a situation.
Well, that's not what
with
happened.
with the same consequences.
But that's not what happened, though. This is
then
not what
there's-
happened.
how many hit and
No, but
runs
then
are
we're
in the
talking
UK?
about we're talking about this, though. That's not what happened. What happened is you have two community boxes fighting over a man that was never even going to marry them.
And
The
he
man
was
is
probably
probably
community- he was probably
the man is probably clapping cheeks with another chick right now. So this is not about a random innocent bystander or random person walking home and gets ran over. These are literally two community boxes fighting.
Yeah, so it's all the man's fault basically. If it wasn't for the man trying to act big, trying to play two girls at the same time, none of this would have happened. Why are we?
This
putting
has
the
nothing
blame
to
on
do
the
that.
man?
Yo,
That is
this woman's trying to say it's a man's fault. She's trying to say it's the man's fault. She doesn't even know who the man is. She doesn't even know if it was over a man, even though it was over a man. And she's saying that the fact that this woman here ran over the other woman is the man's fault. That is insane. That is insane, bro. Like, she just wants to remove all accountability from the woman who was driving. This, you can't make this up. You cannot make that up. That is the wildest thing I've ever heard, bro. Like, it's the man's fault. The man who was nowhere in the vicinity. He wasn't there. It's the man's fault. This crazy. Let's carry on.
That is probably the worst take. So you're going to blame the man who
Yeah.
did nothing.
What do you mean
He
he
did
done
nothing.
He got
But he
two
didn't.
girls into
Was he
a
fighting them?
situation.
Did the man put hands on these chicks?
He's the reason behind why
Did
they
the
were fighting in
man?
the
Did
first
the
place.
man put hands on any of them?
He might as well have.
No. Answer the question. Be honest. Did
Well,
the man
you-
put hands on them?
Emotionally, yes, he did. Emotionally,
No, we're not
yes,
talking
he
about
did.
emotionally. Physically, did he put hands on them?
Not physically.
No,
but
he didn't.
emotionally.
Did he jump in the car?
He might as well have.
No. Did he though?
What? This woman said that the man might as well have jumped in the car. Now, let me make this really clear. R.I.P. If this woman has passed away, this Claudia woman, if she's passed away, rest in peace, R.I.P. Yeah, it's a tragic thing that's happened to you, and it's not fair that this happened to you. Yeah, but for this woman to try and make out like it's the man's fault that this happened is crazy, bro. Like, that's wild. This is absolutely insane.
Did he? Because from what I know, there's only one person that's behind bars now and one person that's in the grave, and it ain't a man.
Exactly, but it's his fault.
It's not his fault because these are two grown women. They're in their 30s, okay? How are you going to blame a man for what a bunch of community boxes do in their 30s? Are they not too, don't they have two brains?
The man's probably in his 40s with like 7 kids that he doesn't even look
Oh my God, this woman speaking is so stupid. What? Like you just literally just divert from the truth and reality, bro. These are all adults and grown people. Her only rebuttal is, oh, he's probably in his 40s and got 7 children. Bruv, what the hell difference does that make to anything that has happened or what we're saying? And it's not even true. That's the worst thing. Like...
So what? Clearly he's doing well if 2 women are fighting over him. Let's be real.
Well, he sounds like Community D to me.
Well, guess what? Community D is winning because he's alive and out of prison. Who's winning? Who really won?
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. We need to be advocating for...
Who really... No, we don't need to advocate for nothing.
Yeah, we need to advocate for women to do better and not go with these Community D men who don't know what they're doing, trying to play and put girls in between.
It has nothing to do with men.
Oh my God. We need to advocate for women to not pick the men that they want to pick. This is stupid. Listen, women are hypergamous. They go for looks and money, bro. They want to get the best guy that they think that they can get. And certain types of women, they are impressed by superficial things. All right? I'm sure the ilk of these type of women, they're going to want to get with a man who has money, has nice cars, nice chains, bust down watches, designer clothes, probably got clout, maybe some rapper, entertainer, somebody like that, fam. Let's keep it real. They're not fighting over an average dude. And you probably don't want an average dude either. So I don't know why you're just chatting a bag of breeze. Like, this is garbage. What this woman says is garbage. We need to advocate. Bro, guys have been telling women stop going for Chads and Tyrones and stop just chasing men with money. And guess what? Men that say that, they get shamed, bro. They got called that they're broke. They get called incels. They get called insecure. They get called ugly. They get called misogynists and narcissists. So what are you talking about? Advocate for women. Advocate what exactly? What are you on about?
It has nothing to do with man. This is what you females do. You still want to blame the man when it was a literal woman who attacked another woman, but you want to say it's the man's fault. Do you know how nuts that sounds? It's not the man's fault. It's not the man's fault.
Absolutely. So if a doctor diagnoses you with a failing kidney, right, you don't just look at the reason why, you look at the reason why you have the failing kidney. So you have to look at the reason why.
But this is nothing to do with failing.
That is a poor analogy. Very, very weak analogy. That analogy doesn't even fit this situation.
Kidney, this is literally a man who didn't commit to anyone and is having a good time. Exactly. No one asked them to catch feelings. He didn't do nothing.
That's not a man of God. He
literally didn't do nothing.
He's not a man of God. If he was a man of God,
no one said he was. No one said he was a man.
Now this woman's saying he's not a man of God. Nobody here is in church. Nobody in there was in church. Big up Daniel for the super chat. I bet this mindless being picks those brothers. That's what I'm saying. This woman talking, saying all of this stuff, she probably goes for the same type of guys as well. What's she talking about? Or she would like to anyway. She's talking about the man is not a man of God. If the guy is dating multiple women and he's single, like, I'm sorry, like that's what he's doing, bro. And I'm sure a lot of women are doing the same thing. It's not like he was one of their husbands or something. Like, what's going on here?
Of God.
But this is what I'm saying. We should be advocating for men to be men of God.
No, it has nothing to do with men. It has nothing to do.
Of course, yeah, we should be advocating for men to be men of God and then women just to do whatever the hell they like. Listen to this woman, absolutely full of crap. We should advocate for men to be men of God and do the right thing, and women can just do whatever they want. They should just do whatever they want, bro. Why? Because they're women. So just let them do whatever they want. But men, you gotta be men of God, though. You can't date multiple women. No, you can't do that. Crazy.
Man, no, this is nothing to do with God. These are two community boxes who put themselves in this position. You want to tell me about God?
Yeah,
they chose to spread their legs open. No, they chose to spread their legs open. That's what they chose to do. They chose to spread their legs open and try and get a man with money. And clearly they're failing.
He who is without sin shall cast the first stone. You know, we shouldn't be judging these females of what they've done because, you know, like at the end of the day, people mess up. I feel like we should put the blame on the man.
No, there's not. The man has nothing to do with it. That's the truth, because the man. Yes, I'm going to blame the woman because the woman's the one that attacked her, and the victim is the one that put herself in that predicament.
Sorry, I don't think if she knew she was going to leave her house and end up being completely unalived, she would leave her house. She didn't.
I think she chose to risk. She chose to risk her life because clearly, this man didn't value her that way. The man was just clapping cheeks. The man never married her.
So what you're telling me, she decided to get her hair done, put makeup on, to put herself. No, that's like saying anyone that leaves their house, you're putting yourself.
What I'm saying is if you choose to put yourself in a certain environment with certain people, then you are choosing to sacrifice your safety. Yes, you are.
Nowhere safe. Then getting in the car isn't safe.
Yes,
getting on a plane isn't safe. Getting on a plane isn't safe. Then what?
No. It's not about that. Listen, do you really think this rapper is the safest man to be with? Do you think the people he hangs around, do you really think people who hangs around are law-abiding citizens, are stable people? No, she chose to be around that environment. They both did. And that's just the reality. So I'm not going to blame the man. The man has every red flag known to earth. You take a look at this man and you know damn well to stay far away from him. But they didn't choose that. They chose to open their legs.
Unfortunately, they're victims to this society that's told
They're not victims.
What? Yes, they are.
They're victims to society now. Like, you literally are saying anything. The first thing that comes to your head, you're literally saying it. They are victims to society because they both wanted the same guy. And the guy was obviously a guy who doesn't care about them. The guy was probably just sleeping with both of them. But they're victims of society. Like, this is absolutely insane.
Their minds have been poisoned and ruined. And
by
they
who?
believe... by this lifestyle, and it's not just mutually exclusive to the BLK community.
We're not talking about just the BLK community though, because clearly we can see she's a YT failure. So this ain't just about the BLK community.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But these women are victims. They're not
victims, bro. To be honest, Claudia's the victim because Claudia's the one that got run over by this other girl. She's the victim. But like, in terms of who women decide to date, and if they decide to date the same type of guys who are no good guys, they're not victims, bro. In that respect, they're not victims. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, this woman's not making any sense. She just wants to pass the blame off onto a guy. Like, this is weird. This woman in the green got in her car and she ran over this woman in the white. End of. And they were arguing and fighting over a guy. End of. Like, there's nothing else to talk about here. Like, this is mad.
No, they're not victims. They're not victims. They chose.
The real villain here is the man.
No, they're not victims. Females are the ones who chose this reality. They are the ones who chose this. They chose to be liberated, and liberated got them straight to the streets, and one in prison and one nearly to the grave. They're not victims. This is the choice that they made. I don't know how we are still blaming a man when he didn't do anything.
Yeah, he was the reason behind why they ended up fighting.
No, he didn't. He didn't tell them to fight, though. He didn't tell them to fight. They chose to fight.
Yo, hey, in the chat, don't start talking about other YouTubers, bruv. If you want to go and find other YouTubers, go find them, bro. Like, I'm not here to flip and promote other YouTubers. No one promotes me, bro. All right? So cut that out now, bruv. Like, I'm not Mr. Get Along Gang anymore. It's not Get Along Gang anymore, bro. Like you lot just, bruh. Support the video, fam. Support this live stream. You want to go support other people? Go support other people. Fine, cool. Well, don't make some big back and forth talk about other YouTubers, bro. I'm not having it, bro. Don't do that. We got Spice J for the super chat, from the Canadian super chat. Hope all is well. Keep the videos. Support the lives, you bots. Like the video. Yeah, big up to Spice Jab. Appreciate you, fam. Alright, let's get back into this. And everyone, remember, big up to the 11 people that are following me on Kick. Yeah? We're going to get the numbers up on Kick, trust me. But by force, bro. Yeah, by force. Anyway, let's get back into it.
He knew what he was doing.
He didn't do anything. He was just clapping cheeks.
Yeah, he's a POS.
What does that mean?
But why are you so focused on the guy? Why is this woman talking so focused on the guy? The guy is not the guy. The guy is not the one that was driving the car.
Like a piece of shite.
Oh, don't say that, please. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's why I was trying
yeah, thank you for that. So so what if he was a POS? They chose to lay down with that man. That's what, see, this is what I don't understand with you females, is you want to blame the man for being who he is, but you won't blame the woman who chooses to lay down with a POS. That's backwards to me. They knew he was a POS. I can take a look at this man and know.
Big up Maria in the chat. Big up KingRichez. Appreciate you. Big up Maria. Hey, listen, if you use Kick to watch other people, watch me now. It's my time. Watch me on Kick, yeah? I'm going to be doing IRL streams on Kick because YouTube is on some sabotage thing with KingRichez, and it's been like that for a couple years. So now it's time to use other platforms as well. All right, big up Maria. Anyway, let's get back into it.
He is not serious. I don't need to speak to the guy. I don't need to hear his voice.
Yeah,
I took a look at the pitch and I realized, wow, well, he's right now clapping on the cheeks. I know that already. So how are you blaming the man for being who he is?
And I'll tell you why.
Rather than blaming the woman who chose to be with a man like that.
Yes, because a lot of women don't get brought up with great father figures in their lives. They don't know what a great example of a man is. They don't know, what to look for, what qualities to look for in a man. And unfortunately, they've become conditioned to the city girl lifestyle and think, well, this is what is good. This is what looks good. This is what.
And whose fault is that if they don't have a good male role model to look up to? Whose fault is that? Why are they growing up in an environment where there's no man to look up to? Whose fault is that?
Who conditioned them? Who conditioned them? Who conditioned these females?
This is society that we live in.
No, society didn't do that.
Absolutely.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Who did? Someone did, but it wasn't society.
Yeah, you look at magazines, you look at Instagram, you look at all of these social media platforms, you look at everything. The only thing that's glorified.
Bro, the way some of these people talk about women is like women are actually children who can't make logical adult decisions and make adult choices. Like, if you actually listen to the rhetoric of a lot of people that try and go on like, oh, women, it's never a women's fault, it's never a fault, it's society, it's men, it's this, it's that. Bro, like, so what? They are unable to make logical decisions? Like, you're talking about them like they are incapable of making logical decisions. Like, oh, because society said in a magazine that you should date drillers and trappers, so that's why they have to date drillers and trappers. That's stupidity at that point. Like, that's crazy.
Who's pushing this lifestyle?
And the media?
No. Who is it? What gender is it? Because it's not men telling females to be baddies. It's not men telling them to get a BBL. Men are actually saying, be a wife. Get a husband.
No, they're
Keep
not.
your legs closed. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
No. Sorry, a lot of men want 304s. Don't.
Yeah, for
Yeah, Chads and Tyrones and those guys that flash money. Yeah, the guys that you lot go after and lust after and chase after. Yeah, Chads and Tyrones, bro. Yeah, they don't. Of course, they don't want no wifey, bro. Because they getting women, all sorts of women all the time. They got a roster. Like, see, this is the thing. These women, whenever they complain about men and they say men are dogs or men are abusive, they treat them bad and blah, blah, blah. They're talking about the guys that they chase after. Because if it was a guy they wasn't chasing after, they wouldn't stick around for that long. They wouldn't stick around to find out that he's a dog. They wouldn't stick around to find out that he's abusive. They wouldn't stick around. Ding, 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 ding. That's the point, fam. If they were talking to a guy that they wasn't chasing after, that they didn't lust after and thirst for, they wouldn't stick around long enough to find out that he's a dog or that he's an abusive guy, fam. See, that is where the point lands.
one night, not as a wife. That's the point. But when it comes to actually being respected as a woman, men have always made it clear you need to act like a woman with standards, or you're going to get disrespected on a daily. And these females chose that lifestyle. They chose to degrade themselves. And somehow you expect a man to respect you?
These were innocent women who were conditioned to be in the society. They deserve justice. I want to start a petition to find out the identity of this man. And get him to take some accountability, maybe pay some court
No,
fees.
it has nothing to do.
What the fuck did this woman just say? She was to start a petition to find this man and make him pay court fees because these two women... Oh my God, bro. This one's making my head hurt, bro. Like, this woman in the green got in her car and she ran over this woman in the white. And you're saying that these women are both innocent and that we need to go and find the man so he has to pay money. It's the woman that did the crime to the other woman, bro. Like I don't understand what you're talking about. You are actually psycho. You're a psychopath at this point. Some feminist psychopath.
Do with the man. You're absolutely nuts to say that. And that's why I say it's only going to get worse because of females like you. More of these females are just going to be unalived. And they're going to do the dirty work themselves. This is only going to happen more because of females like you. Instead, you rather blame the man for who he is than telling. No. You don't speak for women because the reality. No, you don't. Because you won't say no. Don't speak for me. I don't need you to speak for me. You speak for the community boxes that you're a part of. Because clearly, you rather enable that behavior than actually call it out for what it is.
If a woman wants to be a 304, I'm going to cheer her on to be the best 304 she can be.
Wow, this woman just said if a woman wants to be a 304, she would cheer her on. Big up Daniel for another super chat. This is why I call them mindless beings. I'm done. Bro, as soon as you hear any chick start talking crazy like this, just know there's nothing you can do with them, bro. They're gone, bro. They're lost. She just said if a woman wants to throw her box around and be a 304, she's going to cheer her on and tell her to be the best 304 she can be. This is the same woman that said literally 10 minutes ago, we need to advocate for men to be men of God. This is the same woman. This is what did I just say? You lot, press 1 in the chat. What did I just say? She's saying that men need to be men of God, but women can do whatever they like. Be a 304. Go and sell box. It's fine. It's fine. Big up Omar for the super chat. Feelings will always be a woman's GPS. Bro, this is beyond feelings. This is just being a psychopath at this point, bro. This is crazy. Big up Spice Jab for following me on Kick. Big up to you. Big up to you, my bro. Hey, if you haven't done so already, follow me on Kick. If you're on YouTube, like the video. Yeah, hit the super chat. Support what I'm doing over here, because YouTube doesn't support me at all in any shape or form. Actually, YouTube act like the ops right now. Big up DJ Ines, Inicio. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but big up to you, my brother or sister, for following me on Kick. Yeah, as you can see in the middle of the screen, Kick KingRichez. Yeah, that's my username. But bruh, like this woman's just full of crap. Anyway, let's go on.
Like what?
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, I'm live. Someone said, is he reacting to a live? I'm reacting to YouTuber by the name of Remnant Princess. She put out this video today talking about the incident that happened between the two female influencers, Relly UK and Claudia Glam. Relly ran over Claudia Glam outside a nightclub in Mayfair, London. All right, let's go. Hold on.
That's my point. You enable this behavior. You see?
You better get first place in 304s if I'm on your side.
You see? But you see what I'm saying? You enable this behavior. You see?
Big up to Spice Jab. Your Kicks gaming is in the COD section and not just chatting. Oh, let me see. That's what I'm saying. I'm not Kick savvy yet. I'm gonna fix it. Thanks for letting me know.
This is how the victim and attacker became in this reality, because they tried to be the best 304. They got the BBLs, they got the lifestyle, they got paid for their nyash. They were being the best 304 until one is now in prison and one is literally on the grave. They took your advice and look at them now. Look at them now.
Yeah, but look, I don't know why you're bragging about it. Like, at the end of the day, it's not anything to brag about. Like, they were unfortunate circumstances, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of women within that society that are doing well for themselves. And like I said, like, I'm a voice of all women, and yeah, that's what it is.
But they're not doing well for themselves. None of these females are doing well for themselves.
Not them specifically, but you know, like I said, you know, there's a lot of them that are like seeing the light, getting closer to God, and that's all that matters. And
no, they're not seeing the light. They're not seeing the light. They just realized they failed. They didn't see the light. They saw the wall. That's what it is. They were hitting the wall and they're not getting a man that they want. That's what they saw, but they didn't see no light. They saw no more quality men that want to clap their cheeks and pay their nyash.
Yeah, but what's wrong with using men for money?
Wow. This woman said, what's wrong with using men for money? What? This is crazy, fam.
What do you mean, what's wrong with using men for money?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Like, I don't understand. Like, that men are meant
This is the same woman that's saying we should advocate for men to be men of God. And then she said, what's wrong with using men for money? And then she also said, if a woman wants to be a 304, she's going to support women being the best 304 they can be. This woman is full of shit.
Degenerate.
Men are meant to be providers. Like, that's actually an old school mindset.
See? And what have I always said? Whenever you hear them talk about men need to be providers, just know that this woman, all she cares about is your money, bro. She wants you to pay for everything. This is not somebody that is wifey material. They start off talking about men providers, bro. She's probably a gold digger, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Provision, all that providing means is that you can make sure that there's food in the stomach and there's a shelter. That's all provision is. It's not about Moncler or Van Cleef bracelets or eating at the most expensive restaurants, Gaucho and all this rubbish, but it's not about that stuff. Provision is making sure that you've got food to eat and you've got a roof over your head. That's provision, bro. All this extra luxury lifestyle is just vanity. Anyway.
not old school mind. That's not
Yeah,
old
it
school
is.
mindset. You're,
Yeah, like it goes back to
it's
the
not.
hunter-gatherer.
It's not. You're saying so. You're basically trying to normalize selling your coochie.
No, I didn't say selling your coochie.
But that's what you said. Using men for money. What do you think? What do you think using men for money actually is?
Well, it depends how.
You're selling yourself.
It depends how good you are at the game. Like not everyone has to give up coochie to get money. So it just depends on how good you are at the game.
You're still selling yourself for money.
Wow.
Not really.
So you advocate for females to sell themselves for money.
I advocate for all women and whatever it is that they want to do, whether one wants to.
You see what she said? I advocate for all women and whatever they want to do. Whatever they want to do. It doesn't matter to this woman, bro. As long as it's a woman, she is supporting it.
Be a cool girl, whether one wants to be a doctor, like I'm gonna stand beside them.
Wow.
Yeah, you keep doing that, and this is why I say they deserve. This is why I say they deserve for what happened. It's not wild because this is what you females enable. You're going to hell. This is what you females created. This is what you created. This is what the rest of you females do. And somehow I'm supposed to feel sorry for that?
Yeah, like, what, do you not have a heart? I don't get it.
No, I don't have a heart for degeneracy.
You're going to hell, you.
I don't care.
Like, you don't care about the afterlife?
I care about being consistent.
You
should ask yourself that. You are normalizing. Listen, it doesn't. You can feel however you feel.
Those are God's creations. I'm appreciating them.
You're not appreciating God's word.
Yes, I am.
That doesn't even make any sense. You are literally advocating. You're advocating for women to sell themselves, and then you want to say God in the same sentence.
Absolutely, those are God's creations.
Wow, this woman is a total contradiction. Oh my God, women selling box or women just using men for money is not God's creation, bro. That's an abomination, actually. What the hell?
Are you sober?
I'm absolutely sober. I actually
you don't think like you are.
Why? Because I have a different point of view. You're the one who's saying
because nothing that you say, because everything that you say contradicts with everything you're saying. At one minute you're saying
contradicts with humanity.
How is what I'm saying contradicts with humanity? How?
Because you're saying that two people who had something tragic happen to them deserved it. Like, what are you, the Antichrist?
Because they put themselves in that predicament. That's why they chose to be a part of the underbelly of society. They chose to be around certain people for money and did whatever they could to be around that. So what do you actually expect the outcome is going to be? What, happy life? That's not always going to be the outcome. They're fighting over a man.
Unfortunately, in life, there's things that are eye-opening. Maybe this needed to happen to them in order to understand that, they need to do better, get closer to God, etc. But you sitting there saying
nothing to do with God.
To them,
because that's called life.
That's
called life. That's called life. It's called life. For example, if you choose to sell your body, if you choose to be around criminals, if you choose to be around people in the underbelly, and you don't care about how it's affecting your society, you don't care how it's affecting your community, you don't care about the influence you have, then no, I do believe you deserve it. I'm sorry, because that's what these females do. Okay, they are the ones. You talk about people conditioning, but these are the females who are on social media and pushing this image.
They're literally influencers. Like, these women are influencers. In what way do you think they're influencing when this is what they show? This is what they put out. This is their image. Like, I don't see how she doesn't understand this. Anyway.
They're the ones who are doing it.
Oh yeah, everybody follow me on Kick. KingRichez on Kick. All right?
new. This isn't new. Like, literally, like, selling your body and stuff is one of the oldest occupations in the world. It even goes back to biblical times. Like, how do you know they weren't single mothers that needed to put food on the table? Like, who are you to judge them for how they make money?
That's even worse. That's even worse if she's a single mom. She's lazy. She don't care about the pitney. She only cares about men and taking D.
What if they could only support their lifestyle with doing what they done?
No, that's BS. That's BS, all right? Like, oh, what if they could only do that? Big up Eugene Steele for the super chat. Females, bro, like, this is just crazy. I just think like this, yeah? And this applies to men as well, yeah? If you choose to do crime, or you choose to sell box, or you choose to do anything else degenerate, bruv, I'm sorry. You didn't have to do that, bro. Like, you could have gone and got a normal job, but probably you think you're too good to do a regular job like other people. You probably look down on those regular people. A lot of these IG model girls, they will look down on other women that do a normal job. Because they've got some men out there that are willing to sponsor them. This is the truth. And a lot of these guys out here, you know, they're drilling and trapping. They're selling Class A, Class C. They're doing all kinds of things, fraud and all of these things. And then they're looking down on guys that do regular jobs. Oh, he's lame. He does a 9 to 5. Oh, yeah, I'll sleep with his girl. I'll take his girl. All of this crap. Big up Jay Breezy for following me on Kick. Big up to you, my bro. Big up Jay Breezy. Yeah? Yeah. Now, oh, yeah, you just work a 9 to 5. You're not like me. You can't buy the car I got. You can't buy the chain I got. And then when these guys get thrown in prison, oh, we should feel sorry for them. Yeah, free him. No. Should stay there, bruv. Should stay there, fam. You did the crime, you do the time. Simple as that. Crazy. Anyway.
You live in the UK. That's absurd. We don't live in a third world country. Get out of here. No. That is the worst excuse. We live in 2026 in the UK. Okay, you can literally get a free house and get free money. Here? You can still get free house and free money in the UK. That's not an excuse.
See,
thank you,
so what are you advocating for now? You're advocating for people to live off the state. At least they're out there making money. What's wrong with you? Why are you advocating for people to live off the state?
Why can't you get a basic normal job? It's lazy. It's lazy.
Well, it doesn't matter.
So
they're not living off the government, are they?
If you choose to be a part, if the only way, then you choose. Then listen. The reality is,
you can't have it both ways.
If you can, you can, because you can make better choices for yourself. And what you have is these females choose to make the worst choices for themselves. And I'm not going to feel sorry for them. No, I'm not. I'm not going to feel sorry for the attacker. I'm not going to feel sorry for the victim.
But how are you going to call them degenerate?
Because they are both the problem in society right now. These two females and anyone that enables this behavior is the problem.
No, they see, to me, they're self-employed. They're self-employed. They're making their own money. They're their own bosses. They're working their own schedules. Like, they're not a burden to society. You know, like, what's wrong with that?
This woman is talking like she knows these people, bro. They are doing this, they're doing that. You don't know these people, man. Shut up. What the hell is going on?
Like, I don't get it.
They are a burden to society. That's why I say you contradict yourself. Because at one minute you say, well, people are conditioning them, but no one's conditioning them. These are the females who are pushing this on social media, okay? These females have masses of following. They have so many different women who follow this behavior. They are the ones who are poisoning society.
Yeah.
Why? By encouraging more women to be self-employed and look after themselves, and
they're encouraging females to sell coochie.
No, they're promoting entrepreneurship. They're promoting entrepreneurship.
That's not entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship. Like, just like all these women that go on OF and sell pictures and videos of themselves in naked. Entrepreneurship. I guess all these women that sell box on the street corner are entrepreneurs as well. This is crazy, bro. This is the craziest talk I've ever heard.
Remember you said it. You said it's one of the oldest thing in history.
Yeah,
that's not entrepreneurship.
In history, yeah.
It's not entrepreneurship. It's selling nyash. What are you talking about?
But
That's
I
not
mean, who are
entrepreneurship,
you?
that's selling yash.
But who are you to judge? Like
I'm
how
a
they make
human
their money? They're
being.
still
I'm
entrepreneurs.
a human. No, that's not entrepreneur. That's someone selling yash. It doesn't take intelligence to sell yash.
Yeah, but what if they have people working under them? Then that would make them an employer.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it would make them a pimp, you idiot. What the hell? She said, what if there's people working underneath them? It would make them a pimp. Are you okay? This is the craziest woman I've ever heard before. This is crazy.
It would just make them maybe a PAMP. No, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, no, they would literally be like the CEO.
No, they wouldn't be a CEO.
Yes, they would. Like if
They
they
would
had
just
girls
be
working under
community.
them.
They would just be full-time community boxers who sell nyash. That's what they would be.
When's the last time you went to church?
Oh my! Now this woman wants to start talking about church after she's calling these women. Oh God, bro, you're making my head hurt, bro. This is crazy, bro. This is making my head hurt worse than any punch I've taken in the last few weeks, bro. Like, this is crazy.
It's none of your business.
Because I just feel like you're not close to God. Like the judgment and the tone and everything.
I'm not close to God because I'm
Yeah.
shaming community boxers. So here you are. So here you are saying that entrepreneurship.
He who is without sin shall cast the first stone.
I don't care. You are a hypocrite.
No
wonder you.
She's trying to use God to justify women who sell box or sell sex in various ways and forms. This is mad. This is blasphemy at this point.
Females are unaliving.
Look,
Let's be honest. I'm not shocked. Look,
I stand for all women.
Look at the female who enables this behavior, and you wonder why they're unaliving. Take a look. Take a look at these females who enable this behavior. I'm not surprised that more and more of you are being offed in society.
See,
because this is mental.
That just sounds really hateful. Like,
no, it's not. It's reality. Yeah. It's reality. This is reality.
But I just feel like, look, these women, self-employed entrepreneurs out there doing their thing, rinsing these men, taking everything they can. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, I don't.
Wow. She called these women self-employed and rinsing these men for everything they can. She doesn't see anything wrong with that. And every minute she keeps talking about God in the next sentence, trying to use God to justify this behavior. This is just weird at this point.
How is that true if they're actually being unalived?
Well, look, this is a tragic case. Instead of sitting there calling them 304s, maybe you could be saying, look,
this is actually happening more and more. This is actually becoming more and more common. A lot of these females are being unalived. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but females
are not living their best life.
Okay, but we understand that there's a femicide going on in the UK. It's not just down to people that live certain lifestyles. It happens through DV. It happens through.
We're talking about this though. We're talking about this.
But what?
We're talking about this though.
Okay, so is one unaliving more important than the other? The end result is still the end result.
One could literally be avoided. All of this that happened could have been avoided.
Okay, if someone didn't get into a car today, they wouldn't have had a car crash.
Not to.
Okay, if someone
that wasn't a car crash. That wasn't a car crash.
That
was not a car crash. That was an attempted murder.
Yes, it was a car crash.
No,
it was a car crash.
She ran her over.
She was under the influence.
That's not a car crash.
The woman said that it was a car crash. Oh my God. This woman tried to say that the whole incident was a car crash. It wasn't a car crash, you idiot. Wow. I can't believe she said that. She said it was a car crash, bro. Fam. She ran the woman over. I saw the video, bro. I saw it. Like, I saw it. The raw footage of her running her over and reversing back over her. I saw the video, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You nutcase, bro. Like, oh my God, bro.
Crash. She literally got into the car and ran her over. What are you talking about? Why are you lying?
Yes, because she was under the influence.
It wasn't a car crash.
So it wasn't a car crash, you idiot. Oh my God.
Have you read the
Hold
article?
on, it doesn't. No. Hold on. It wasn't a car crash if she intentionally chose to get
Big up in for ready for following me on Kick. Appreciate you, fam.
in the car and run the chick over. That's not a car crash.
No, she was trying to flee the scene.
No, she wasn't. That's a damn lie.
Bruh, this woman's just absolutely chatting shit, bruh. She's just chatting shit at this point. Like, she's either trolling or chatting shit, bruh. Like, this is mad.
Lie.
I could tell from the look on her face.
That's a damn lie.
I could tell from the look on her face.
That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie.
Yes, I could tell from the look on her face.
Why are you lying? So now you're going to defend the attacker. So now you are going to defend the attacker.
I stand for all women. It doesn't matter.
She stands for all women, even if one woman deletes another woman. Bruh, this doesn't even make sense at this point. The smart thing would be to not have no opinion. But you're just saying anything. Like, this is, bruh, like, oh, God.
You don't matter who's actually right and wrong in this.
No, because they're women and they're right. It's all the man's fault anyway. Like,
oh, my God. What? This is scary. She said it's all the man's fault. No, we have to pull that bit back, bruv. We have to pull that bit back.
Wrong in this.
No, because they're women and they're right. It's all the man's fault anyway. Like,
they're women and they're right, and it's all the man's fault anyway. Even though this woman in the green ran over the woman in the white, but it's nobody's fault except a man who wasn't in the driver's seat, wasn't there. Like, I don't understand how. Like, this is very, very psychotic right now.
Like, I thought we already came to that.
You're actually a nutcase.
How am I the
nothing
nutcase?
that
You're the one that doesn't even know God. You don't know God.
You don't want
When's
to
the last
actually
time you even went to church?
Hold on. You don't want to hold the attacker accountable for literally trying to unalive another woman?
I am holding the attacker accountable. That's why I'm cursing at the man.
So hold on, Bambi. That's
why I'm cursing at the man.
Hold on, Bambi. So if another woman tries to unalive another woman, you're not going to hold her accountable?
No, but we need to look at the root cause, which is the man. That's why I'm cursing
Answer
the
my
man.
question.
Bruh, the woman is the one that did the action, fam. Like, what are you talking about? This is what I'm saying. They just want to remove all accountability. Women, like, they're trying to act like the woman is just a child. Like, she's incapable of making sensible, logical decisions, bro. She's just there. She's just a victim. She jumps in the car, in the driver's seat. She's holding the steering wheel. She presses her foot on the accelerator. But somehow it's the man's fault, bro. This is crazy, fam.
Are you not going to hold another woman accountable for trying to unalive another woman?
Women don't do anything wrong. It's never the woman's fault. It's always the men's fault. That's what
you're just trolling at this point. You're actually just trolling.
I'm not trolling. I'm being dead ass.
So you will never hold another woman accountable for trying to hurt another woman.
Women are innocent.
Wow. That's not my question. Would you ever hold another woman accountable for hurting another woman?
Have to think about that one. I'll get back.
Wow, she has to think about it. She has to think about it. How does this make sense, bro? A woman attempts to delete another woman, and she has to think about it if she's going to hold the woman accountable for that action. What is there to think about? You absolute nutcase.
And this is why I say that
us women need to stand together.
This is why I said, this is exactly why I said,
us women need to stand together. What is there to stand with her about? She tried to unalive the woman.
Said they deserved for what happened.
No, see, you just don't know God. That's your problem.
No, it has nothing. Listen, I don't want to.
Because no God-fearing person
Bambi,
will talk like that.
Bambi. I don't want to hear you talk about God anymore. Okay, I don't talk about God with community boxes. Okay, if you want to talk about God,
I'm not a community box. So shut your mouth.
If you want to talk about God, go do that somewhere else. But on my life, I don't talk about God because the last person I want to hear talk about God is someone that takes got 3,000 for a living. I ain't doing that.
Actually, I'm happily taken.
Okay, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, sure.
That's a lie. That is a lie. The way she's talking, there's no sensible man, no sane man is going to be around somebody like that. She's lying.
Why do you sound mad? Why do you sound jealous? It's not my fault you're single.
I'm jealous
it's not
of
my
you.
Fault you're single.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not my fault you're
all
single.
right. Okay, believe that. I don't care. Yeah. I'm not buying that. You do whatever you want to do. The reality is I don't talk about God. Okay? Because none of you females know anything about God. So let's stick to the topic. Let's stick to the topic. I don't want to hear about God.
All right, fine. We won't listen.
The victim chose to put herself in that environment, and the attacker is just as pathetic as the victim.
But the most pathetic is the man.
No, he's not, because he is alive and living his best life. If anything, he's actually the smartest.
How do you know he's not ridden with guilt? Crying at the moment.
No, why would he be ridden with guilt? He got away scot-free from 2 crazy chicks.
Oh,
any man would be celebrating.
God.
These 2 females are not even sane. Look at them. They're not. Nothing is real on their body. They do anything for. Their
heart is real.
They do anything
their heart
for
is
D.
real, though. But they got real hearts though.
No one cares about their heart because they didn't care. Why?
So what? Men don't have real hearts then? So is it only women that have hearts, or do men have hearts as well, or which one is it? Because the way you're talking, bro, like, I don't understand. This woman is just so weird.
Why should people care about their heart if they didn't even care?
I feel like that's a hasty judgment to make.
It's not. They didn't care. When they got their BBL, did they care about their hearts then?
How do you know they're just not naturally thick?
No, they got BBLs.
Oh my God. Are you for real, cuz? How do you know they're not naturally thick, bruh? You're not real. This woman is trolling, bruh. Hey, everyone, make sure you follow me on Kick, man. KingRichez on Kick. Make sure you're following me over there. I'm going to be doing IRL streams on Kick, bruh.
There's no way you are going to look you're going to look odd shaped like that. That's not a healthy body.
I don't know,
people who are actually curvaceous actually look normal. That is not a normal aesthetic. It's not a normal body. So when they chose to have all that surgery on their face, on their bodies,
yeah, but that's
they didn't care about their heart. They didn't care about their heart.
Yeah, of course they did. It was that's what their heart was telling them. Their heart was telling them that they wanted a BBL. They obviously followed their heart.
So then they chose to put their life at risk. So yeah, I don't care about their heart either. You don't, so why should I?
You don't have a heart. I've already realized that. I just come to the conclusion that your heart's not working properly.
Yeah, that's fine. It kept me alive. Look at her.
Oh my God. Either Villa, oh my God, you do need God, for real.
I told you don't speak about God because none of you females know about God. You advocate for community bots getting their cheeks clapped.
No,
and you want to talk about God. Please stop insulting people's intelligence. Stop that. Stop insulting people's intelligence and stop speaking about God. Because at this point, you're just insulting people.
I actually advocate for all women, including you. I told you, I'm your voice as well.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You are the voice of every community box. That's what you are.
But like,
you actually don't want the best for women.
I do want the best for women. I want them to be the best at whatever they want to be, whether that's a 304, or whether that's a doctor, whether that's a nurse, whatever it is, be the best that you can be. I'm also your voice as well. Like, you should be thanking me.
No.
Wow, this woman is an absolute idiot, bro.
No, it has nothing to do with me. What it is that you females just enjoy degeneracy. That's all that it is.
Have you ever heard of the Cyndi Lauper song, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun? Like,
no. Oh my God, this woman's just trolling. Absolutely trolling, bro. Big up to Spice. He says, guys, 100 people watching and I don't see 100 likes. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is why I feel the YouTube thing is just a sabotage thing. Like, I think it's a combination of YouTube sabotaging and like a lot of the people that watch me just can't be bothered to like the video, which I think is very, very strange at this point. But yeah, everybody just like the video if you can. I don't see why that should be such a hard thing to do. It should be quite easy. Takes less than a second. Also, make sure that you follow me on Kick, right? KingRichez on Kick. Very, very simple. I'm doing multiple platforms because I just feel like YouTube, it has done a lot of sabotaging towards me. They didn't send me my plaque for reaching 100,000 subscribers, which has made me very frustrated and angry, to be honest, with this platform. And so now I'm going to be advocating that everyone watch me on Kick, you know, so I can have another platform which I can grow and probably get more of a fair deal. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's just the way it's got to be. Like, do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to be doing content over there that just won't be over here. Simple as that. And a lot of the people that watch me over here, they don't even like the videos anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Simple. Like, if you're a real supporter, you'll watch me over here and on Kick as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's take a look at something else. I want to take a look at something else, bruh. Yeah, let's take a look at something else. All right. We've looked at that for long enough. So this video here comes from the Alice and Sadiq channel. And it says, I traveled to the most racist town in the UK. Let's take a look at this.
Get all the immigrants out of Bedford.
No Irish, no gypsies, no blacks.
Can you look at this camera and say, I like this black man?
I hate black men.
You just saw one isolated moments. This is Bedford, a town that has been labelled time and time again as the most racist in the UK. Headlines, reports and stories have painted Bedford as a place where racism isn't hidden, it's out in the open. Are you racist?
Is the sky blue?
But we didn't just want to read about it, we wanted to experience it for ourselves. So first, let's ask the people of London what they truly think about Bedford. What do you think about Bedford?
Bro, I can't lie, that place is mad racist, man. I never want to go back there.
I have heard it's extremely racist, so as a white person, I really do not want to go there.
It's a bunch of white guys just started calling me names.
What if I told you we're going there ourselves right now?
Be extremely careful. Be extremely careful.
Bruv, I personally have never been to Bedford. I've never really heard anything about Bedford. Nobody I know has been there or comes from there. But I believe that this place is going to be exactly how they describe it.
Especially of reform. They're angry men white men in their 40s.
I just pray I be real. Just pray, man. All the best.
The warnings were clear. People told us to stay away. That wasn't enough to stop us.
Hey, this guy is brave to go there, bro. Like, me personally, I wouldn't go there because I know me. I know my temperament. I know how, you know, I react to things. And again, it's all about putting yourself in situations that, you know, you don't want to put yourself in bad situations where you could get yourself in trouble, bro. Or trouble can come to you easily. You know, it's about making good choices. But this guy's brave. He's doing his reporting, you know. Big up to him.
So we packed our cameras and headed north to troll the out of those racists. And we have arrived. The most racist town in the UK. Welcome to Bedford. Are you racist?
Is the sky blue?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
8.
Why are you racist?
I was born racist. My first word was boy.
Do you think?
Wow. Man said his first word was the boy. Wow.
About legal immigrants coming into the UK.
I'll tell you what, mate, they're taking all our jobs.
Spell jobs.
G-U-B.
That is correct. That's a Bedford man.
What? He spelled jobs. G-U-B. Jobs. Look at this guy's teeth, bro. Bro, I can see why you're angry. Look at your face, bro. That's why you're angry, bro. Oh, weirdo.
Do you think immigrants are taking everyone's jobs?
No. Well, definitely not. The people that say that just have criminal records, so they can't get jobs anyways.
Would you rather die or stop being racist?
I'd rather get tortured first.
Oh, but my wife died of cancer.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Hey, pussy, come here. Want a cuddle?
How are you?
Love you tonight.
Love you too, baby. See you later.
What do you think about the
What the hell was that?
KKK?
But I love them so much they should come to the UK.
Hold on. We got to get that bit back. Hold on, bro. Hey, big up Spice J. Yeah? Big up Spice J. See, I don't even know about Kick, you know. I don't even know how Kick works, cuz. But big up to you lot. Hold on. Hey, make sure you lot are following me on Kick, you know. I think Spice J sent me something on Kick or a membership or something. I'm not sure. I need to understand how things work, man. Receive the gift. We got Spice Jab. Anyway, let's get back to this.
How are you?
Love you tonight.
Love you too, baby boy. See you later.
What do you think about the KKK?
Well, I love them so much, they should come to the UK.
Wow.
You would welcome them if they were to come to the UK. Both of you guys.
Yep. All day, every day,
Look at these people. They're waste men. I don't even know if this is a man or a woman, bro. I can't even tell, but I know that you're a waste man. Yeah, you're just sitting on the bench, not doing nothing, talking about you want the KKK to come to UK. Bro, you are a waste man. Your life means nothing. You're not doing anything in life. You want to hate us. You want to hate the black people that are not doing anything to you. Waste men.
welcome in the UK.
What would you do for your Prime Minister with these votes?
Spend the money for it. I don't know. I don't know.
Smash or pass? Nicki Minaj.
Pass.
Cardi B.
Pooh, pass.
Beg outside Sainsbury's. That's the black man idiot's territory.
Black man's.
Yes!
Wait.
Stupido black man. There are stupido black men.
Is he a stupido black man as well?
Yes.
Do you think he sells drugs?
Nobody steals bicycles and probably sells drugs when he...
Wow, bruh. These people are all waste men. Look at these people talking and saying all this racist stuff. They are just waste. This guy's hoodie doesn't even have the string coming out. Like, the hole is just empty. There's no string to pull the hoodie in. And he wants to talk about black men. What about you, bro? What are you doing, bro? You look like you steal bikes, bro.
He's got them in front of him because he doesn't know where to buy it because he's stupido.
Do you believe there might be some potential terrorists living in Bedford?
Without a shadow of a doubt. You've got 80% of Muslims coming over in the boat, right?
Yeah.
What do you think they're not?
Ain't like it's not right. I want a snow bunny, snow bunny, ooh, and that's your lot.
Bedford has now been classed as the most racist town in the UK. What do you have to say about that?
I'll tell you what I've got to say about that. Yes, number one.
Would you ever leave Bedford if you had the chance?
I've already left it. I'm here only as a tourist because it's a shithole.
Why would you tour a shithole? Would you ever become a doctor?
Stupid.
Yes.
Would you treat every... Why would...
I've already left it. I'm here only as a tourist because it's a shithole.
Why would you tour a shithole?
Look at this. Look at this idiot, bruv. You left, but you came back, but it's rubbish. Why would you come back then, dummy?
Would you ever become a doctor?
Yes.
Would you treat everyone equally?
No.
What people wouldn't you treat equally?
Immigrants.
This black man or this monkey?
None of them. At least I'd let the monkey come over. That's got something to offer.
Polish and Indian.
Polish and Indian.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever experienced racism yourself?
A little bit, yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
It's just people just say like curry muncher and that.
Curry muncher?
Yeah.
Doja Cat?
No way, pass.
But everybody is a bit. You're probably a bit of a racist. You know, you just can't help it.
No dogs, no Irish, no gypsies, no blacks.
Wow, bruh. Wow. Big up Petrol Head for following me on Kick. Appreciate you, fam. Hey, everybody watching, follow me on Kick, though. Follow me on Kick, yeah? Kick is gonna get live, oh. Trust me. KingRichez, all one word, on Kick. Yeah, simple things. Easy.
You just can't help it.
No dogs, no Irish, no gypsies, no blacks.
What do you think my favourite food is?
Fried chicken and watermelon.
Do you think I eat like spaghetti like a normal person?
No.
White power.
Wow. Wow. Hold on. We need to pull this back, cuz.
My favourite food is?
Fried chicken and watermelon.
Do you think I eat like spaghetti like a normal person?
No.
White power.
Look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy. With his dirty hat, bro. Oh, God. You just gotta laugh at these people, fam.
Rihanna.
No chance.
For a cash prize,
Yeah.
act black.
What's up, man? Yo, man, yo.
What's the difference between these two pictures?
One likes a banana and one likes a watermelon.
Wow.
What would you say about The illegal immigrants coming here on boats.
If it's that bad, why are they leaving? Tell me that.
That doesn't even make sense. If it's that bad, why are they leaving? Well, if they're coming over on a boat, they're leaving because it is that bad, you dummy.
So they shouldn't leave their countries? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why is that bad? Why?
There's wars going on. There's people in famine.
War going on all over the world.
But there's not.
Yeah, but there's more crazy things going on in those kind of countries, and a lot of times it's colonizers which have made those regions of the world so crazy.
A war going on in the UK, so it's technically considered safe.
How do you know that?
After a while, the racism was getting out of hand. So instead of arguing back, we tried something different. We sang a song right in the center of Bedford. Bedford, no more racism.
Yeah, forget that, man. I don't want to hear no singing, bruv. Let's get back to them talking.
Self-white.
What the hell?
No more racism. No more racism. Let's say no to racism. What would you do if you were born black?
What? I'd rather bleach myself white.
We need to rewind that bit because I coughed.
Let's say no to racism. What would you do if you were born black?
What? I'd rather bleach myself white.
I tried to bleach myself white.
Favorite rapper, Vanilla Ice or Tupac?
Vanilla Ice.
Why is that?
I got a gut feeling.
Are you sure it's a gut feeling?
I got a gut feeling.
And there's nothing else?
I got a gut feeling.
Nothing to do with this skin?
Gut feeling, brother.
What would you do if you were born black?
Self.
Oh.
Where are you posting this?
TikTok,
You ain't got
TikTok.
my permission, so I'm gonna have to.
As you guys can see, I'm risking my life out here. So please subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you.
Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, KingRichez, and especially my Kick, KingRichez on Kick. All right? Let's get back into it.
Clowns have come here to sleep outside the shops and then wake up in the morning and steal all the goods out the shops.
And who's doing the stealing? Black people.
Who's outside the shop?
Bedford, Bedford, the greatest town in the world. Now plagued by racism. Bedford, no more, no. Nothing to do with
Gut
this skin.
feeling, brother.
Maybe the areas they're
Gut
from.
feeling, brother.
I don't know. Tupac's won a lot of
Gut
Grammys.
feeling, brother.
Do you know who this man is?
I've not got a clue. What is he, some sort of cleaner or something?
That's President.
Wow. This guy said Obama was a... Bruv, I can't even breathe, bruv. This guy said Obama, president, the former president of the United States, like Obama, Barack Obama, was a cleaner. That's crazy.
President Obama of America.
What? Who let a black man become president?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
I ain't.
You're not racist?
No.
So on a scale, what? 1 to 10?
I know, I said Osama Obama. My bad, bro. my brain started glitching. All this crazy talk from these racists is just making my brain glitch, bruv. I can't even get my words out properly.
I love women.
Yeah.
I love men. Women, not men to go to bed, yeah.
Not men in that way, right?
Listen.
Yes.
The only time Poles are racist to black people is when the black man comes to Poland and he gets his head beaten up because he's trying to shag somebody else's girlfriend or wife.
Yeah. See, what this guy's saying is some real stuff, because when you're a black man and you go to any of these like countries, these Eastern European countries or these other countries, and then you're trying to sleep with the women of those countries, but you gotta be careful, because them men are not gonna be happy to see you as a black guy coming over to sleep with their women. They're not happy to see that, bro. Like, just remember that, all you passport bros.
Then he gets beat up.
What's your qualifications?
It don't mean nothing. I was born in this country. End of.
So because you were born in this country, you think you have the right to get a job without the actual qualifications?
Yes.
But these immigrants do have qualifications.
Well, these should go back. They should go back to their own countries.
You ain't got no qualification to do nothing, you waste man. And I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but you're a waste man. I know that.
We've had a hard life up there. Now you're getting these bloody boat people coming over. You've got the blacks here. You've got them bloody all in. I'm sick of it.
All them Muslim kids and all them Jewish kids are brainwashed to be what they are.
Mixed colour, half colour, black colour.
See, this city is dangerous, or this town is dangerous.
It used to be a safe city, but now it's just like someone, you don't know who can come out. You could just get murders out of nowhere, and then someone could just come out with a knife and stab you.
I have to you.
Are you sure there's no other differences?
Yeah, there is differences. One's got a tail and the other one ain't.
Every Indian person.
Yes. And every Muslim person, I'd send everyone back.
Everyone back. Kinds of black people are bad in Bedford.
But after I beat them up, they get right.
Spell jobs.
Hey?
Spell jobs.
There isn't a lot of work, Mike, for anybody.
No, I meant spell job, as in the actual word.
Labour, whatever.
If all the immigrants...
What? Bruh. Like, listening to these people is just making my brain go to mush, bruv. I can't even listen to these guys no more, bruv. It's just... I just can't do it anymore, bruv. Like, I'm done. Listen, you lot, yeah? This has been a really good live stream. I really enjoyed this live stream, bruv. I just could not watch any more of that video, bruv. It was just doing my head in, bruv. Like, I just felt like my brain was just, I don't know, it was turning into mush. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But anyway, I do know this. You lot should be following me on Kick. Yeah? Because that's where a lot of these other influencers, YouTubers, people are on Kick. And they seem to be doing really well over there. Yeah? And Kick seems to be paying them handsomely. So it's about time I start getting paid handsomely over there as well. Because YouTube... Yeah, YouTube didn't decide to give me a plaque. I got to 100,000 subscribers and YouTube was like, you know what? F you, KingRichez. We're not giving you a plaque. We're going to give everybody, every other degenerate a plaque, but we're not going to give you a plaque because we don't like you. So guess what? Now I'm going to be using Kick, bro, to live stream, bro. Yeah. And that's just the way it has to be. All right? Like, what do you think this is? YouTube? You lot, follow me on Kick. KingRichez on Kick, bruh. I'm going to be doing IRL live streams and doing workouts. You're going to see me boxing. You're going to see me around real people and stuff like that. Like, and I'm going to be saying what I really think about a lot of things and a lot of people, bruv. Yeah? And that's it. Like, this YouTube's shadow ban, not letting me get my plaque. You know, like limiting, restricting my views. I'm not getting the proper views I'm meant to be getting. All of this crap, like, bruh, like I've had enough. I've had enough, cuz. You get what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? I'm a real guy, man. Yeah. Oh, because what? Because I'm not a rapper, so I can't get this. I can't get the support I want, or I'm not their favorite creators. I can't get the support I want or deserve. Listen, I didn't come out and start doing YouTube the other day, bruv. I didn't start this year. I didn't start last year, bruv. I've been doing it for a while, fam. And it's about time I got the results for my hard work. But YouTube seems to just think that I don't deserve that. So I have to find a way. In this world, you always got to find a way, bro. You got to find a way. Yeah, and that's it. And I know that, like, creating a new platform, that if I push it and I try hard again, it will work, bro. And it will work even more than this. So all I'm saying is, you lot that actually like me over here, you lot that actually do like me over here, go to my Kick, bro. Yeah, where I'll be posting more stuff. Yeah, and that's it. That is it. The IRL streams. And to be honest, I like doing them IRL streams because it's easy. It's easy for me to do that kind of content. It's easy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can just be myself. I don't have to, you know, do all the extras, bro. I can literally switch on the camera and then just live my movie. And whoever rocks with it and relates to me, rocks with it and relates to me. You feel me? So that's about it. But anyway, listen up, man. You lot take care of yourselves. I've got more videos coming. I'm still going to be doing live streams in here, but my live streams are going to be on Kick as well. All right? So everyone, you lot take it easy. I'll be back again with more content. And you know how it goes, man. You lot support the channel, leave comments, all that good stuff, and yeah, that's about it. I'm out. Peace.